Hi guys, it's Jen. If you haven't been to my channel yet, welcome and thank you for coming. Today we're going to do a quick jump board workout. Now, it's going to be all levels. I'll give you some different ideas on how to modify if you need to make this easier and or harder. So a common misconception about Pilates is that it's easy and or doesn't give you a cardio workout. That is not true. This fabulous jump board here can give you an amazing heart rate workout. If you don't believe me, put your heart rate monitor on, pull out a stopwatch if you need to, and you will see that this is an amazing cardio workout with no load because you're going to be laying on your back, which means it doesn't hit too hard on the joints, meaning hips, knees, all that good stuff, sort of because of gravity and you're laying flat on your back. You'll feel a little different in regards to those joints. So let's get started. We're going to start out with 2 springs. So I don't know how many springs you have on your home unit. Right? I'm teaching on a home unit. Just FYI, you can use your commercial unit if you do have one. But if not, if you have a home unit, these are much more affordable, by the way. So everybody can have a unit at home if you need to. And most of them actually fold up in some sort of fashion so that you can hide them away if you need to. So today we're going to start with 2 springs only. You're going to lay on your back. I want you to think about that nice, lovely posture in Pilates world. So I want your feet hip width apart. I want your arms to the side of the body. And I want you to take your shoulder blades and roll them back and down. Now pull the belly in nice and tight. Press down through that rib cage. And all we're going to do is just press back and in just so we can get comfortable on how it feels with the jump board on the machine. Okay? So the jump board is usually an added accessory, but with these home units, it's pretty affordable. And some of them even already come with it. So once we get comfortable with jumping, it's going to look like this, right? And if you have a heart rate monitor on, what you will be surprised is with jump board, we can get that heart rate up to 150, 155, 160, depending on how hard you jump this way, okay? So if you want your heart rate to go up higher and you want to work a little harder for those intermediate and or advanced, you're going to do this just a little bit quicker, right? You're going to jump back a little bit more. Every time you jump, I want you to point your toes and contract your quadriceps, right? So you want to really feel that and begin to pull the belly in. You want to feel that belly pulling in every time before you take a move. And the plan is that we're going to start out with just a basic jump for 1 whole minute. So this will be a smaller workout today, but if you are feeling good when we're finished, what you can do is the identical workout 2 times. So again, pull out that stopwatch or that timer. We're going for a minute, and then we're going to come back in, right? And again, at the end of the workout, you can do this 1 more time for 1 minute each. So that's just a basic jump on the jump board. The next one is called running. So we're going to bring right knee up to the chest, and all we're going to do is jump and switch. Abs are tight. Start working on that form. And again, if you want this more challenging, you're going to jump back a little bit harder all the way to the back of your machine. Or you can even speed that up, right? Looks like that. I'm going as quick as I can with my belly pulled in. And again, if that's too challenging, then you're just going to slow it down, right? So it would look like this. So we'll be taking this for another minute total. And for time's sake of the video, I will be shortening each minute up. Abs are tight. 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Okay, so third one I'm going to teach you is you're going to take your right leg up in the air, left foot's on the jump board, and we're going to jump and switch legs. So now we're going to work on a little bit of flexibility. So what I want you to do while you're jumping is take a look at those legs. So let me show you what you don't want to see. You don't want to see this, right? Just sort of lazy legs. I want you to really kick them up straight like a pair of scissors. Point those toes, stretch those legs, right? So every time I jump, I'm aiming the toes this way, like I'm going to kick the wall that's behind me, really stretching out those hamstrings, a little bit of calf stretch, still working on the quadriceps. So now your heart rate should be going up a little bit. So if you've got that heart rate monitor nearby, it's on your arm or your tricep or your phone, take a peek at it and watch how your heart rate should be going up. If you don't have a heart rate monitor, that's okay. You'll notice that your breath is getting a little bit louder. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Nice job. Okay, let's just drop the knees to the side for a minute. Take a little side stretch. All right, so feel your heart rate. How am I feeling? How are things going? Drop the knees to the other side. There's tons of exercises you can do on the jump board, probably, I don't know, unlimited, at least 500 exercises. So we have a lot of videos to do. All right. Each week, I'll add a couple of different exercises to your common jump board workout, where we try out new things just to challenge you. So let me give you a couple of ideas on just those first 3 that we did. If you want that even harder, you can grab a ball in your hand, and every time we jump, you can throw the ball in the air and catch it. All right. So if you have a ball at home, some sort of workout ball, I wouldn't go too heavy. Just throw it and catch it, okay? That same ball, again, pretend I have a ball in my hand, the leg up in the air, we could take that ball and we could bring it under the legs, like that, okay? And one more, you could bring the knee up to the chest. We go into that running, remember that second exercise? You take the ball underneath, like that, okay? More challenging for the hand-eye coordination. 3, 2, 1. Again, just an idea. Each week I will give you different suggestions depending on what tools you might have at home. And even if you don't have one, you can always buy them at the store. They're super cheap. The balls are like $5. Okay, here we go. Come all the way up. So you should be feeling good right now. So the other thing, you might want to put your hair up. I didn't put my hair up in the beginning, but you might want to. Sometimes the hair gets caught in the springs. So next exercise, we do side stuff, and that's what I'm going to show you. So we're going to lie on our side. Now this is stuff that we do on the Pilates mat as well, but we can add that cardio portion by using the jump board. So I'm going to extend that leg right over the jump board. The opposite leg is right here on the jump board, and I'm going to bring this hand here or here, whatever's comfortable, just somewhere to help support me, right? So all I'm going to do is press back, kick the leg up, and come back in, right? So that's the first piece. More beginner, if you've never jumped on your side before, I would start with this one. Okay, you could even go for a minute of this, and then moving on to the jumps, it's going to look like this. Okay, jump and land, jump and land. That top leg is super straight. We're feeling the inner thigh, that's your adductor. We're pointing the toe. Remember, you'll have both sides to do, but for purposes of the video, I'm just going to do one side today, and at the end of the video, you can flip around and do the other side on your own. Let's go 3 more, 2 more. And the last one. All right, good job. Here's the next one. So the leg's going to kick out in front. Okay, so we're going to jump. We're start by just pressing, kick out, and come back in. Right? So again, that's beginner version. And you can have your hand on here or on your shoulder pad, whatever works best for you. Find somewhere comfy. All right, now we're going to jump and kick. All right, and again, that's the more advanced mode. Always be careful not to hurt yourself on this machine. Start out slow. Be careful. Remember, we're only on 2 springs. If you find that this is just not enough challenge for you, go ahead and throw another spring on and see the difference. So as you get stronger with the leg stuff, you can add an extra spring. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice job. The last one we're going to do here, I'm going to take this leg, kick it out in front. That's the bottom leg. And I'm just going to work on some footwork. Okay. So that means all I'm doing is bending and extending to get started. The other leg kicks out in front. And when we're ready, we're going to add that jump. Okay. So you notice we're jumping on the top foot now. Different than the other foot. So remember, there were 3 of these that we did. One was the kick up. One was the kick forward. And the third one is kicking with the left leg out. Jumping with the other leg, the top leg, on the jump board. All right. That's good. You should be feeling that heart rate being up. If it's not up by now, add an extra spring. Jump a little harder. You can even jump a little quicker. Do what works best for you. Remember, you've got your music on. I don't play music in here because you might not like my music. I want you to play your music nice and loud in the background so that you've got some inspiration while you're doing these jumps, and then you just follow along. All right, we got 3 more. We got 2 more. And we got our last one. Come all the way back in. Okay, so that gives you an idea of a couple of exercises you could do today. So remember, you've got to flip over to the other side and do your other exercises that we didn't do, right? And then after that, if that feels like you need more, jump onto one of my other short videos and do a couple of more jump board exercises. I will be adding lots of jump work because it's my favorite of Pilates. So don't you worry. More is coming out very, very soon. Please subscribe, and thank you so much for coming to my channel. You have a beautiful weekend. Look at the weather out there. It's gorgeous. Okay, bye.